Thank you, good doctor. The NBC Orchestra. Beautiful. Thank you. Today, as you know, is the birthday of our first president, George Washington. Washington lived in an age where there was no television, so many Americans could not personally see their president address himself to the issues of the day. We wondered what it might be like for President George Washington if he had to suppress himself to a press conference as he was running for re-election. Let's watch.
The President of the United States.
We'll begin the questioning with Everett Barnstable of the Portsmouth Gazette. Portsmouth Gazette. Damn teeth. I can't wait till they come out with ivory ones. Yes. Mr. Barnstable.
President,
yes.
We understand you told an ethnic joke on your campaign stagecoach?
I'm glad you asked that question. I normally don't do ethnic jokes, but you can judge for yourself. I thought this was very funny. A Frenchman, a Pilgrim, and an Irishman jumped off a building together. Which one landed first? Pilgrim. He stopped for directions. Here's another one I think you might like. You know how many... You know how many pilgrims it takes to change a horseshoe? 5. 1 to hold the shoe and 4 to rotate the horse. Next question.
Sir,
yes.
How do you think you'll do in the primaries?
I believe I should do well. I expect to win Iowa easily.
But, sir, there is no Iowa.
Then it won't be so easy. Want to cancel that trip on Stagecoach 1 to Iowa?
Mr. President.
Yes.
Do you think you'll be reelected?
Maybe close. I hear the opposition is very strong, has a very strong candidate, someone named Ronald Reagan. Some of us think he may be a little old.
Do you feel women will ever be drafted into the Army?
Women drafted into the Army. We tried them once. They were called minute broads. It didn't work out.
Mr. President,
yes.
Your troops have complained that while they were starving at Valley Forge, you were cooking extravagant gourmet meals for yourself.
Now, let me make this perfectly clear. I am not a cook.
Mr. President.
Yes.
When did you first suspect Benedict Arnold was a traitor?
Last week when I noticed his horse was wearing a bumper sticker that said, "Honk if you love King George." It was a giveaway.
Sir.
Yes.
What is your opinion of your youngest opponent?
You mean Governor Jeremiah Brown? Methinks his cup flaketh over. Barnstable, yes.
There's a rumor that you've reached an arms limitation agreement with the British.
I'd like to clear that up. We haven't as yet reached an agreement, but we'll be holding the saltpeter talk soon. Saltpeter is what they use to make gunpowder.
Mr. President.
Yes.
How do you plan to handle America's future energy needs?
With solar-powered slaves.
Mr. President.
Yes.
There's been some controversy about your owning slaves.
Well, I'd like to clear that up. That's untrue. I don't own any slaves. I lease them.
But why do you have slaves?
I want to be ready in case I ever need backup singers.
Sir.
Yes.
What's been the hardest aspect of your job?
Most difficult aspect is posing for the dollar bill. You see, I might point out the artist does them one at a time. And you really have to be patient, because they're going to make a lot of them. Probably millions of them, and I have to sit for each one of those. That's why it takes a lot of time. I have to be very patient, as I am here. Yes.
Why do you wear a powdered wig?
What the hell would you wear with the velvet knee pants and stockings?
Mr. President, what happened when you tossed a silver dollar across the Potomac?
12 congressmen on the other side tried to catch it. Disgusting.
Sir, Have you been embarrassed by the escapades of your brother, Billy Washington?
Only that one time when he drank a keg of ale and tried to sign the Declaration of Independence in a rather unusual way. Can we hold it down, please, in the back of the room?
Sir.
Yes.
In the upcoming election, who do you consider your most important challenger?
Senator Silas Kennedy. But I'll whip his ox.
Mr. President, during
Yes.
your re-election campaign, are you being attacked by the opposition?
Yes, I'm constantly being attacked by the Whigs. Here's some of them here. All these Whigs. See what I mean?
What was that?
I just qualified for matching funds. Anyway, do we have any other questions from members of the press? Because what's going on?
Great White Father, on behalf of all the Indian nations, in appreciation of all you have done, we want you to accept this valuable wampum. Do you accept?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Special Agent O'Malley, FBI.